Like, what do you think about the advertising on Amazon and in omnichannel, like Walmart and all the other marketplaces? And what is the value of EVA now within advertising?
That's a pretty good question. I would like to address, like not 4 years ago, but 8 years ago, I was trying myself to, I was consulting some of the private label brands. I was trying to use some primitive scripts that I built myself, and then tools started to show up. I tried those tools as well, but always very primitive, and I couldn't do what I want to do. And the advertising thing was so simplified. There was no data. And that even 4 years ago, when we talk about the advertising, okay, sponsored products, sponsored brands, and now we are talking about totally different terminology like DSP, the and Amazon attribution advertising, like AMC, Amazon Marketing Cloud. All these things are supported by the technology. Without having the technology, you cannot get into details, and you cannot measure this. If you cannot measure, then you don't learn anything. You just try, you spend your money, it's okay. That's how we learned. But if you measure, then it means you're gonna learn something and you can build the next version. This loop always continues, like build, measure, learn loop. That's where we are in EVA. And EVA, like 4 pillars. I have a slide. If you want, I can share that slide with you.
Absolutely.
What we focused on, and what we're going to talk about this slide. Let me share it with you. This is something very important for us that we put to the center of EVA, that we can focus and we always try to improve, because today whatever we learned will not be ended soon. It will continue forever, because Amazon is changing the things, and we're gonna learn a lot of things from Amazon changes, the black box algorithms that you never know. That's what we like to decrypt, all these algorithms, and we are trying to provide the best efficient way of advertising for our customers, which we have got a lot of testimonials from our customers. You can visit eva.guru to see more what we are doing. Let me share this.
Yeah, while you're sharing, I think maybe two very important things about our advertising strategy. Number one, we believe it's not only about Amazon. So the brand owners need to understand what would be the right multimedia mix, in which marketplace, which campaign, how much you're going to invest, what's the return. So we kind of like do it with EVA. So it's not only about Amazon anymore. It's about Walmart, Google, Facebook, and all that stuff. And the second thing is, besides the omnichannel advertising and multimedia mix, is everything we do, we always take care of the profits. If you want to lose money, that's fine, because maybe you do brand awareness, but you still need to know how much you lose. At the end of the day, you still do this business to make money, to make profits. So the profit-driven omnichannel advertising is the biggest differentiator of EVA. So the slide looks amazing, Perry. Tell us more about it.
Absolutely. That's how EVA has started with Amazon. But as you said, Amazon is only some part of the picture. But in order to complete the full picture, as you already have seen a lot of tools, they focus on only one vertical. And as a customer, you are already doing this vertical yourself by getting some help from the tools. But at the same time, the reimbursement, the vendor recovery, at the same time, you're going to check your returns. At the same time, you're going to check your pricing, your competitors, a lot of things. And a human life it's not a mortal job anymore. You have to get the technology power with you to deep dive into what you can find in the gold mine. Amazon is the gold mine right now. You're going to check, you're going to detect, and you're going to get into details. And this comes with the business intelligence. That's why I'm going to start with the profit. We dig into details, every expense from Amazon, like FBA fee changes, or any other extra unknown miscellaneous expense that you have seen, it is detected by EVA, and you can see when you connect your store, you can see all the details, expenses, net profit, gross profit. Even you can add your own expenses like Mira expenses. You can add to EVA and you can see your net profit on this calculation. That's what we have handled so far. But don't worry, as you can see at the bottom of the slide, the Shopify, the Amazon, Walmart, Wayfair, eBay, Favorite, Mira, Google, TikTok, everything will be coming to EVA. And automatically we are going to integrate. We already have been granted by Walmart solution provider, and we will now started to develop AI-based Walmart advertising. So Amazon is not enough for us. There is way to go. And there is like years of development and improvements will be coming on the platform as a holistic view. As we are different than the other tools, we don't focus on the one vertical. It's one-stop shop. And as you can easily understand from your business management skills, you have to take care all these verticals yourself at the end of the day. You may divide into departments. You may divide into the departments. You have a way to manage the things, but without technology, with departments, do you want to spend $10,000 instead of automating and spending $1,000? Why not? There is no reason to continue spending money on the people because the new job opportunities are there, which is an expert using EVA. It's an opportunity. You don't spend your expert's time. Instead of you are using EVA to automate, like autonomous process for most of the journeys you have. We already know those journeys. We are bringing and improving day by day. And profit-driven is the number one thing that you have to check. If you are launching a new product, basically you have to know your budget, how much you're going to invest. In order to know the budget that you're going to invest for that product, you have to know the market. Where are you at in the market and what you can get as a market share? Growth hacking is another strategy that we use. We spend thousands of dollars to find this best ways, the shortest ways, shortcuts to reach the goal. And in the first day, we provide our customers the projection, a free audit, advertising what you have done so far, what your company has done so far, or what your team has done so far. Basically, we audit all the actions and we know the market averages, what you should do in this market, because 9,000 brands is not like 10 stores and checking this, understanding as a human brain. It's not the way that you can work from now on. It's totally different aspect and different approach where you want to go with, and what is your cash power, which is the most problematic way. That if you don't know your cash power, cash strength, then you don't know how to improve your brand, how to launch your brand. Maybe it will go nowhere. Instead of $100,000, you have $50,000. Let's give it a shot. It's very expensive to learn. That's why we forecast a lot of things. We are checking the market. We are checking the bits, every keyword, every single penny that you're going to spend. We combine them together and we give you the projection to understand or to guarantee your success.
Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. Let me just summarize that. Like the profit-driven advertising. First of all, I think it was always from day one our main strategy, right? It's all about profits. Like sooner or later, you need to make profits. Otherwise, what's the point to be on the e-commerce? And the other problem is the e-commerce margins are always getting less and less. Like it's not really improving. There's more competition. There's always supply chain issues. There's always competition on from multiple sides. So the margins are getting tighter. So you need to know your profits, especially when you are spending money with advertising. So with everything, Barry, you mentioned, the key point is like the EVA gives you precisely what your profits are, and it's accurate. And that is the key. Now, one thing which might be interesting for the brands, as the Prime Day is an important kind of time frame. The dynamic pricing and hourly bid management, which is almost an impossible task for any specialist to complete. Why? Because it's hourly. You need to optimize the bids and the price. So that is what we do with EVA. And the good part is in every single Prime Day, we see at least 30 to 50% better results compared to competition. Now, here, listen me carefully. I'm not talking about like comparing our customers' Prime Day with what customer achieved last week. I'm comparing the Prime Day result of our customer versus a competitor, which is not using EVA. So that is the key point about the profit-driven advertising. And we want to maximize the profits specifically when it's Prime Day.